Hi guys, and in this episode today we're going to look at can you mine cryptocurrency on a CubieBoard 2, so on a single board computer. And a friend of mine at work who we're working with brought this up, the fact that Magi Coin is a CPU based only minable cryptocurrency, and it's sitting at about $1.40, $1.42 at the minute. And could you mine this on a single board computer? And to my astonishment, you can. You can mine Magi Coin on a CubieBoard. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to leave the instructions in the description and get on right with explaining it, because this will take a little while. So we're starting off where I left off in the build a silent home server. At the end of this video I will put the thumbnail in so you can just click on it and go to watch it. If you're impatient, it will be in the description. So we need to install all these add-ons, all these packets. I've already done them all. We then need to clone the Git repository and then change into the directory and auto-generate the config files and other things that are needed for it. So we're doing that now, and some of these take slightly longer than others. I think that generating the auto file is quite quick. There you go, it's done. So now we need to set flags in the config. So we're just going to set these flags. Once again, these will be in the description. If you're on a Raspberry Pi, you will have to do some more research, because while sending me these instructions, he did say that there is an issue with this exact miner and detecting the CPU by the program. So you will have to change the config slightly. I don't have the instructions to do that, but if I get them, I'll put them in the description. So as you can see, it's now going through and it's setting everything up for us. And so why Magi Coin? Magi Coin is a cryptocurrency that is not worth particularly a great deal at the minute, but essentially it's CPU mineable. So instead of spending a lot of money on a really expensive graphics card, we don't need to. Right, so now we're going to type in make and the number of core, make tech J and the number of cores. This only has 2 cores, so we're going to use both cores to make it. If you have a 4-core, so Raspberry Pi, it will make quicker. This is going to take a significant amount of time, so we'll go over the background now. So Magi Coin is essentially a cryptocurrency that you don't need a lot of money to mine. So the CubieBoard, Raspberry Pi, an old laptop, you don't need something that has a really big graphics card in it to mine this. And I have done some mining with this already on another CubieBoard at work, so yay, free electricity. But it works. Whether it's profitable or not, I would have to do it over a week. I've only been doing this for the last 2 days. So essentially what we're going to do in a minute is, once the mine is complete, we're going to join a pool. I am not going to show you me joining a pool because my credentials are in it and don't want them being public. So it's still making at the minute. It does take around, I think it was about 2.5 minutes to make. It doesn't need particularly a lot of disk space. I'm using the inbuilt storage for this, which is, I think, is only 8 gig. And the CubieBoard only takes 5 volts via USB one end, so lovely. No fan, nothing, lovely and quiet. So we're going to mine. And then we're going to have some fun, because I have a HP ProLean server sitting in my home office. And we're also going to set it up on that. I'm not going to bother showing you the setup, because you just install Ubuntu and do the exact same things again. essentially. But we're going to see how quickly that mines against this. And if I quickly look over whilst this is doing it, this one is currently hashing at a difficulty of 2 at 3.1 kilohashes a second. So not the sort of speeds you'd expect with, say, Bitcoin, where you need to be really fast, but it's doing the job, and it will get paid out for doing its job. You will need to install the Magi Coin wallet. I will leave in the description a link, a very important link, to the blockchain file. Essentially, the wallet has to catch up with the blockchain for you to see your balance. Now, if you do not download the file in the description, it's going to take about 6 days to catch up of permanent running on your whatever machine you put your wallet on, for it to catch up with the blockchain. Essentially, the file in the description, which is the official file, is like a shortcut. It's a dump of the blockchain at a certain point, and you simply need to copy the files from the zip folder into the application of data folder, and that's it. When you restart the wallet, it will kick straight in and it will say, okay, you only have X amount of time left, which is I think it took me about 6 hours to catch up. Right, so it's now finished compiling, and I've let it run for a little while, and it's not getting a particularly good hash rate at the minute. It's getting a 1.76 kilohash a second, and that yay means we got our, I think it's our block accepted. So it's not hashing particularly fast, but it's not exactly a juicy system. It's not taking a lot of voltage. This, on the other hand, is my HP Proline server that's got 8 cores of Xeon goodness, and it is in there at 49.2 kilohashes, so it's a lot quicker. It's 40, no, it's got to be like 30 times quicker, but it also probably uses 30 times more power. So this is the graph of how well it went. I ran it for about 2 and a bit hours, and you can see the hash rates did change. If you have any questions, do stick them in the description. I'm not a cryptocurrency miner expert by any means whatsoever, but I will do my best to answer any of them, and hopefully we'll have a video soon of whether it was profitable.